InTheShed.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the In the Shed channel. Today we're actually not in the shed, we're in the crypto. I don't know, we're not in the shed today. I'm coming back to you guys with the UFC 316 reaction, which I promised you guys on the last episode I would come back with you guys with the reaction. So UFC 316 was fun. I think overall it was a fun night of fights. We actually had a whole night of finishes. The prelims were full of KOs, and the main events were actually full of submissions. Just on the prelims, we got 3 KOs and TKOs. In the main event, we got 3 submissions. That's pretty fire. Full of finishes the whole night. Let's actually start with the prelims and let's start from the bottom. We got Marco Mercedes defeating Mark Kowinski by decision. Kim Lan cycle defeating Yanal by decision. Yong Sang Yu got that crazy left hook KO at the end of the first round against Yenka. That was nice. Wang Kong, I was looking for the KO from her, but she got a decision over De Silva. Gustafsson defeats Chaos William by decision. Chaos William don't got the knockout power like he used to. So shout out Waldo Acosta for getting he got a decision over Sergey. This one I was able to catch this one in the prelims. Shout out Waldo, straight from the motherland, from DR. He was people don't really like his style. People don't like his style because he dances around the ring a lot at the octagon. He dances around the octagon a lot. He's trying to strike more. He used to wrestle more, and people used to call him boring. So he's trying to strike more. I think he needs to play more safe. He ends up on the cage all the time. He eats a lot of big shots. He gets hit sometimes, and he tries to Salsa Boi dance out of it, which is insane because the commentators thinks he's getting hurt. He pulled out the decision. People thought that Sergey got robbed. That is crazy to me. I don't know how you could give that fight to Sergey. I don't know about that. He got a nice takedown in the third round. You could maybe give him round 2, but in round 3, all he did was he landed 2 nice shots and got a takedown. F that. F that. That's not enough to win you a fight or win you the round. So people think that Sergey got robbed. And shout out Waldo. He's going to be ranked number 7 come next week. So excited about that. We had the Azamat Musakarnovo fight defeating Brenton Rivero by strikes. I think I did catch out this one. Azamat is undefeated, I believe. Yeah, Azamat is undefeated. He's still undefeated. I think he's going to be ranked now in the top 15. Last fight of the prelims, the highlighted prelims, we had Joshua Van defeating Bruno Silva by TKO at the end of round 3. At the beginning of round 3. At the end of round 3? I don't remember. But Joshua Van, only 23 years old, man. He's out there putting on those type of performance. Insane. Insane. I just read that he just bought his mama house from the bonus money he's been getting recently in the couple of wins he's been getting at the UFC. So, shout out Joshua Van. Shout out. To the main card, let's get to it. I went 2 out of 5 on the main card. I got 2 right, 3 wrongs. So let's get through it. We had Kevin Holland defeating Luque, submission in the second round. I thought Luque was going to pull this one off. I thought Kevin had a good chance of pulling this one off, but I like Luque a lot, so I was kind of biased on that one. So Kevin got the win. Can't be mad about it. Kevin's a cool dude, so why not? He's a little annoying, but he's a cool dude. Mario Bautista dominates Patchy Mix in the second fight of the main card. I was pushing for Patchy Mix. Mario had a couple boring performances with that fight with Jose Aldo. And I say the fans, the internet was holding it against him. I was holding it against him too. I didn't want Patchy to come in here and starch him or just get a showcase what he's made of. Ex-Bellator champion coming here to the UFC first fight. He did take it on short notice, but we're not going to make any excuses for Patchy because Patchy was talking that schmack leading up to the fight in the last month. So Mario came in and dominated him in the striking. Patchy didn't. I was disappointed Patchy didn't try for no takedowns, but Mario dominated with the striking. He had a couple body shots in there. He was getting some hard shots in the head. Wobbled Patchy once or twice. Nothing too crazy, but once or twice you could see that he was stinging him. I think there was only two times in the fight that Patchy really hit him good, and I think it was in the third round where he hit Mario with a couple good shots twice. I think it was twice where he wobbled him a little, and he didn't follow up. He's like putting his hands up in the air. He's not following up. That was freaking annoying. That was annoying. That was frustrating. But shout out Mario. Mario got a nice win there. That's a nice name to having a record patchy mix. We go to Joe Pyfer, Kelvin Gastelum. Joe Pyfer put it on Kelvin. He didn't look too good, Joe Pyfer. Nothing too crazy impressive. Good power. He dropped Kelvin in the first and second round, I think. Nasty shots. And somehow, some way, Kelvin just gets dropped and somehow survives. Nasty shots. Joe Pyfer got the W. Nothing crazy to say there. Kelvin was a punching bag, a punching fridge, whatever. Let's go to Muscle Mommy Kayla Harrison. Now we're talking. Kayla Harrison gets the W, dominates Juliana Pena, submits her in the second round. That was nasty. From the beginning of the fight, I was listening to Kayla today on the MMA Hour. She was talking about how since the beginning of the fight, she didn't feel threatened. She didn't think. She thought it was gonna be easy. She was like, "Listen, I know it's not an easy fight. I know Juliana's tough, but she was I don't feel that threat. I got this in the bag." Dominates her from bell to bell, from the first round, second round, boom. She was trying to dig in for a head and arm triangle. She was trying to go for. There was like 10 seconds on the clock. I was like, dang it. I was like, she's not gonna get it. Round's gonna end. And then with like 3 seconds, she cranked up a Kimura. Like, woof. If Juliana didn't tap, she would have broke it. She would have broke her arm. But Juliana tapped and knew. Kayla Harrison got that one right. I only got the main events correct. The Kona main event and the main event. So I got this one right. I told y'all Kayla was gonna do her way with Juliana Pena. On the main event, another submission. Merab the Walashvili submits Sean O'Malley in the third round. Made it look easy. He was striking with O'Malley for more than half the fight. And I was getting shook because I was like, bro, chill, bro. You're playing with fire. O'Malley could catch you with a clean one. Merab don't give a fuck. Struggled with O'Malley. He wobbled him at one point. He was looking like a striker out there. Merab looking like a striker is crazy. I think he got a nasty takedown. I think on the third round is when he actually started implementing more takedowns. He got a nice lift. Boom. Dropped him down. Mauled him for a little bit and then got the submission in. Nasty stuff. Second win over O'Malley. Mauled him. Made him look like a fool. And I've been saying this. I've been saying this. Merab was gonna make this look easy. I don't know. I've been saying this. Shout out Merab. Straight from Long Island. We haven't had an event that had me this hyped in a while. I can't wait for UFC 317. Make sure y'all hear what I think in the podcast, because I'll include this in the podcast. Definitely be talking about UFC 317, getting y'all ready for that. But anyways, hope y'all watched the fights and enjoyed it, and I'll catch y'all next time. Out.